Hi gang, welcome back to Crazy Life Homestead. So we are back on the farm. Where are they? Making all their cuckoo noises. Quee, 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 quee. And I have plenty of updates for you. Let's open up this gate. After yesterday's rain, it looks like the water did just fine. Filled back up. I like that. One less day I have to fill the water. Right? Aren't you right? What are you doing? Okay, so the chickens are following me. The old biddy's following me with my feed. The chickens are probably going to follow us in the back just like every day. Something's in my shoe. Get out of my shoe. Okay. Sorry. Update number 1. Ms. Bella is doing fantastic. She really is. She's not allowed to jump around and chase horses and things like that. That'll be another week. Another full week and then she should be up to par again. But she's jumping on the couch and things like that. Alright, let me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Okay, so let me get on with Bella again. No jumping, anything like that, so she can't be excitable. Not that the meds are letting her. Today was her last day of meds. This is day number 3. This is Friday. She had it done Monday night. She came home Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Day number 4, sorry. Mo can't count. That's how excited I am to have her home. And it's probably because most of Tuesday I didn't get to pick her up until after 2 o'clock. So most of Tuesday was, so for me it's 3 days. I miss my buddy. I miss my little shadow. I miss my little, horse chasing my buddy. But, and as you can see, the chickens are doing their thing. And they're not getting anybody's way. Otherwise, how Lonnie would walk away. So number 2, and this is the clincher here. I need you to keep those fingers crossed and say some prayers. Sunday, before I took Bella in, we went up to a property. We had an appointment. We went up to a property. It was 1.54 acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I think it was 1,100 square feet. When we got there, there was a shed that was converted to a dog kennel. Had fencing around it. It was on a slab. The owners were going to take the shed with them and use them for, continue on with their kennels. They were pit bulls. There was right off the back porch, there was another fenced-in area for the dogs. So there were, sorry, going to use the word, there were 2 bitches back there, and then there were 2 pups next to the garage, or I want to say it was a 30 by 40 size garage building. It was a pole barn that they put a garage door on, and then a solid wall. So me and Greg got there first, poking around, waited for Rick to get there. Thank you, Rick, for all of this help. Waited for Rick to get there. He's our agent. And I'll give more information about him, if he'll allow me, after we get the house. So we walked around and the pole barn needed to be cleaned out. There had a lot of junk in it. And the front area by the pole barn had like 3 or 4 piles of garbage that needed to be addressed. And then there was chain link fencing that was against the pole barn door area that also needed to be addressed. As far as the house was concerned, again, this is a VA loan. They won't accept the fact that there were a couple of boards that were cracked and unsafe on the back porch. When you go from the back porch into the house, right at that doorway right there, the frame of the doorway, there was a couple of floorboards that were also cracked and deteriorated. The dishwasher was broken. It was staying. And then there was another floorboard over by the master bedroom on the floor that had cracks and deterioration. And besides it being, you know, needing an update, paint and things like that, it was fine. The front, you go out the front door and you walked into something like this, a lot that was fenced in with, I want to say it was mesh fencing. It wasn't hardware cloth, but it was mesh fencing. It was like a 2x1. And they used that and they fenced in the whole, literally the whole front yard. It would have been perfect for the horses. In fact, there was more land beyond it that we could have fenced more in. And Rick found out that the easement didn't have to worry about the electrical post that was there on the corner where the front yard was. I know this really sounds weird, but we could have used it for the horses without having electrical companies come in and trip over the lines and things like that. We still would have given them an easement of our own just so that they can have access to that pole. Anyway, it was more than enough land. We had possibly 2 or 3 paddocks. We put an offer in, found out that another couple had put an offer in before us, so they were looking at that first. End up to say that Monday morning we didn't get it. Oh well. So Monday afternoon I got back from the vet with Bella. I was a little upset. I had gotten a text from Greg and he said submit this, so I submitted it to Rick. Rick took it, and when he took it he had to find out, he knows the agent on that side, so he asked the agent a few questions and whether it was going to pass. It was an estate sale, and the family didn't live in the state. This is in Franklin, Kentucky. So Rick wanted to go see the place because the agent was told that there was peeling paint. So yesterday afternoon, I gave him a call, asked him what the updates were. He said he hadn't gone there yet. He said, but I am going there if you'd like to meet me there. I said, it looks like it's a half-an-hour drive. I'll meet you there. So me and Greg got in the car, heading on up there. Couldn't find peeling paint. We walked out. We walked the property. This property was 2.44 acres. Walked the property to a point. We were trying to figure out what the boundaries were. Walked the property and looked at the house, and so far so good. I'm not feeling anything, and something inside of me is screaming, this is it. I said, stop the whistling, just stop. I put the offer in. We put the offer in. I haven't heard yet, and it may take a couple of days. We have until tonight at 6 p.m. with the contract, but we may have to wait till tomorrow because everybody's out of state and there's a big family. So we'll see. I'll let you know as soon as I know something. You will know. I did post something on my Facebook page for Crazy Life Homestead if you want to go there. That says, cross your fingers, say another prayer. Here we are in round number 2. I'll post a lot of quick stuff over there at Facebook. You'll find me at Mo Olsen, O-L-S-E-N, and that'll be Crazy Life Homestead. Not that far. Whenever you're close to a rooster, they're always gonna make a lot of noise. So At that point, we're just waiting. This place is screaming at me. Besides 2 cracks, I mean, like plaster cracks. It's not structural. The place doesn't need anything. The bottom step, you go out the back door, and then there's a little, like, I want to say it's a 6x6, and then it goes down some more steps to the left, and there's an 8x8 platform, and then you go down the steps to get to the garage, which is I think he said it was a 20x30 with an electric door. That step down there is cracked and breaking off. No big deal. Even Rick said that he might even go over there and replace it himself. Just to get, because this place is screaming at me. I'm excited. So we leave there and we go to get dinner, and we decided, let's go get Mexican. We get Mexican. And yes, Las Agavas. We come out of there after talking, and I open up my app for the boundaries on the property. And I'm looking at it, I'm getting excited, because if this is what is stated, I'm excited. I'm excited. Greg was talking about where he was going to put the barn. He's talking about where he's going to put his, gun rack, and how everything's going to look. We're going to have to repaint because they were a smoker. But when you get to that point in your head where you're saying, this can go there, and that can go over there, and that can go there, and we can fix that, and do this, and change that. People, I want this place. I really want this place. But I'm trying to stay calm. I'd love to get an answer tonight. If there is, I will continue on with this video. If there isn't, tomorrow is another video. Because, more updates. I was let go from one of my jobs. Not the night delivery. The morning delivery I was let go from. And that's fine. I mean, I ain't worried about it. It's all political garbage that went on there. And I don't really care. I was staying there just until we bought the place. And then I was going to leave. But I didn't get that opportunity because of politics. Stupid politics. Lot lizard. So, that's all I have for you today. I am going to go home and let you see Miss Bella. She's doing fine. I left the house at about 2, and I didn't walk the dogs because I wanted to show you how she's doing. They shaved her belly. They don't have sutures, so I don't have to bring her back. But they just said keep her calm and keep her, away from the horses. Don't let her run. That kind of stuff. Other than that, she's doing so great. She's taking her meds. I have to force them down her throat, but she's taking her meds. She took her last pain pill. I have just, I think 6 antibiotics now to give her. And that's once a day, so 6 more days, and give her another day after that, and then she can come chase her horses again. So Greg has to work in the morning, so I'm going to be here in the morning to get the feed and bring it here. So we'll film that, and you guys get to see a lot more of what's going on. Yeah, she's fine. Look at that pretty dog. That pretty dog. And her belly is not coming down, and it's not bloated outside the realm of things. Whoa, look at that pretty girl. And then there's the other pretty girl. And my other pretty girl. Go find Kiki. Yeah, she's ready. guys stay safe, stay out of trouble, and we'll catch you on the next one.